Yo guys, welcome to Action Fitness and welcome to the first episode of Road to Dragon Flag on a vertical bar. This is very exciting. I'm learning, or should I say relearning, one of my favorite calisthenics skills of all time, the Dragon Flag on the vertical bar. I say I'm relearning it because, as some of you know, I had a shoulder injury which basically stopped me from working out, and because of that I lost a lot of my calisthenics skills. So I've been in the process of relearning my front lever, which I've got now, my back lever, which I've got now, and now I want to learn the Dragon Flag on the pole because it's one of my favorite skills. I love it. I love the way it looks. It's just ultra body mastery. So I'm really excited to learn this one, and I'm in a good position to learn it. My shoulder's feeling better. It's not perfect yet, and I still have many more calisthenics skills to learn, but it's feeling good enough to learn this one. Plus I've given myself a really good foundation by learning the Dragon Flag on the floor, and I've been training that really hard, getting super comfortable with that in preparation for this, because I knew that I wanted to unlock this skill again. So I was like, right, what can I do? I need to make sure that I build the foundations properly, and this is really important if you're a calisthenics beginner, and even if you're an intermediate level calisthenics athlete, you have to build the foundations properly, because before you progress onto other more advanced skills, you need to build those foundations. For example, if you want to progress onto front lever progressions, you need to make sure that you have a solid foundation in pull-ups. You have to be able to do 10 pull-ups easily before you can even think about doing any kind of front lever progression. Before you move on to the tuck front lever, before you do anything like that, make sure you have a solid foundation in pull-ups. It's very important. So I've been building the foundation with these Dragon Flags on the floor. I recently made a tutorial. It was actually the last video that I made, and if you want to learn how to do the Dragon Flag on the floor, then I'll leave the link to that in the description of this video, because it's a super good tutorial and it will tell you exactly how to do it from scratch. So I've been building the foundations with that, and now I feel confident enough to learn this Dragon Flag on the pole, which is going to be fucking sick, and I can't wait to learn it. The progressions are exactly the same as the front lever progressions, and I'm very comfortable with those. I know exactly how those work. You start off in the tuck, and then you go to the advanced tuck, and then you can go to the super advanced tuck, or you can go to the one leg, and then you can go to the advanced one leg, and then the straddle, and then the full thing. So it's exactly the same progression set as the front lever. So yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've done it before, so it will be very interesting to see how long it takes. I'm predicting maybe 4 to 6 weeks it will probably take me to learn this. You have to bear in mind that I will learn this faster than the average person because I've already learned it before and I've already got the muscle memory. So if you see me learn this relatively quickly, then don't be disheartened if it takes you a longer amount of time, because I already have the muscle memory. I already know exactly how to train this movement. So of course, I'm gonna learn it a little bit quicker than the average person, but it will still take me some time. And at the end of the day, I can't really predict how long it's going to take me, because you can never predict how long it takes you to learn a calisthenics skill. And I've actually made another video about this because it's a really important thing. A lot of beginners always ask me like, oh, how long will it take me to learn the L-sit, the handstand? How long will it take to learn the front lever? I can't tell you. I actually cannot tell you, and no one else can. So don't believe these videos that say, oh, you can learn the front lever in 1 week. You can learn the back lever in 2 days. No one can tell you how long it will take you to learn a calisthenics skill, because there are so many factors that go into that determine how long it will take you to learn a calisthenics skill. I made a whole video about this. You should really watch this, because it will save you a lot of time and a lot of self-doubt and hassle and all of that. Like, you'll be like, why am I not learning this skill fast enough? Oh, I saw this guy, he learned it in 6 weeks and it's taken me so long. No, you need to watch this video because it will tell you all the things that go into learning a calisthenics skill. There's muscle memory, there's your level of knowledge. All of these things influence how quickly you can learn a calisthenics skill. So of course, I have a lot of muscle memory when it comes to this skill. I have a high degree of knowledge because I know what the progressions are, and I know exactly how to train in the best way that works for my body. So of course, I'm going to learn this slightly quicker than probably the average person, but it will still take me a while. So yeah, I'm very excited to start training for this. Let's see which progression I can get to today. I'm pretty sure I've got a tuck in me. I'm pretty sure I've got a tuck Dragon Flag. Let's see if I can get to advanced tuck. Who knows? Might even be able to get to one leg. If I can get to one leg in today's first session, and I'm very fresh, if I can get to one leg, I'm going to learn this very quickly. But of course, if I get to one leg today, this will not be a natural level of progression. Most people will not be able to start off their first time training the Dragon Flag and achieve the one leg Dragon Flag. This is even assuming I can do that. I don't even know if I can do that. But yeah, even if I got to the advanced tuck today, it will still be like, wow, that's quick progress. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see which progressions. Obviously, I'm going to start off with the tuck dragon flag, but it'll be interesting to see which progressions I can get onto on today's session. But I'm not rushing it, and you shouldn't either. Don't ever rush your progress, because it can lead to injury, and that will just set you back, and then that will cause you to make less progress because you're injured and you're set back. So never rush. I know what I'm doing and I know how my body works, so I'm gonna push it a little bit, but I'm not gonna push it too much, because of course I don't want to do my body a disservice. So yes, I'm excited. Let's get into the training and let's begin. I started off by doing a couple of warm-up sets of just these one-leg tuck dragon flags, just to get my abs and my upper body ready for the sets to come. And I also did some stretching and some scapular warm-up work off camera as well, but I just didn't include those because they weren't as interesting. Then I sat up and just started fondling myself because I needed some extra blood flow to my chest. It was feeling a little bit tight, so just kind of wanted to loosen it up a little bit. Then I had what I thought was a galaxy-brained idea. I noticed that the poles on this sled were kind of textured, so I thought, okay, if I try and do a dragon flag on the side of this sled and I load it up with weights, maybe it will help. Maybe the textured surface will help me to hold it better and I'll get better purchase. But I tried it and I just slid down and I just couldn't even hold it. So I almost got disheartened. I was like, oh God, maybe I'm not strong enough to hold the most basic progression. But there was something in me that kind of knew that I was. So I was like, right, I'm gonna change tactic. I'm gonna try it on the higher pole. Good old reliable. This is what I used to do it on. So I decided to try it on this higher pole, and lo and behold, first try, I got the tucked dragon flag. So I was super happy with that, even though it doesn't look like it on the video, but I was very happy. And then I tried it again and then managed to get a slightly longer hold. I just wanted to feel out the movement, just test how my shoulder felt and everything else, and it was feeling good. So I was like, right, let me see if I can push myself. Let me see if I can go to the advanced tuck. So I come up and then push my knees out, and then I kind of get like a super advanced tuck, which I was really proud of actually. And then I went back to the advanced tuck because I was like, let me not rush it. And then I was like, right, let me go for the one leg, because it was feeling strong in the advanced tuck front lever. And lo and behold, I got that one leg. It was actually kind of low key, like an advanced one leg. This one was slightly, this is attempt number 2. That was a tucked one leg, but I couldn't believe it. I got the one leg as I predicted at the beginning. So I went from not being able to hold it at all to doing the one leg tuck dragon flag on my first week of training. So there's a high chance that I'm gonna learn this very quickly. Again, this is not a normal rate of progress. Again, I've got lots of muscle memory. I knew how to do this skill from before, and I've built a really strong foundation with dragon flags on the floor, and that's why I've made so much progress. But it's brilliant. I'm so glad that I made this much progress. So thank you for checking out this first week of Road to Dragon Flag, and I will see you in the next one.